Hi PECK lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making this PECK-LOCS because that is the name I gave it. So watch how I created this style. So the first time I made this hair, I made it on my own hair. I made it for myself and by myself. So now I'm making it on someone because she really loved it and wanted it on her own hair. So watch how we get the PECK-LOCS. Don't forget the name, guys. PECK-LOCS, that's the name I gave it. Enjoy. So guys, here I'm going to show you exactly how I've been doing the rest, because this is the front part and I'm sure you're going to see these parts clearly. So here, after using the crochet pin to like pass the kinky through the weaves, I would now tie the tip. First of all, after tying the tip, I give very loose tying to the rest or the other parts of the kinky. So just make a loose tying down till the end. Then at the tip, you see how I folded and knot. I made sure it was well knotted, and then I pulled the hair. You'll see how I pulled the hair. That pulling gives it that look that makes it unique. So I'm going to show you how I pulled the rest of the hair after tying. This is the pack we used for this hairstyle. The material we used is a bouncy kinky from Expression collection. So that's the product we use for this hair. We used a pack and a half for this particular client. So for this a pack and a half, we're able to achieve this full look. But in my previous video, I talked about the price I got it. I talked about the I used just one pack for my own self, but she wanted hers to be fuller, so I asked her to get 2 packs, but we didn't finish it. So guys, if you want to get the products, you can either order from their Expression collections online, or you go to the market and buy. It's about 3,000 for a pack, so you can get a pack or 2 depending on what you want to achieve, the length and the how full you want the hair to come out.